Hi everyone, it is April 23rd, 2013. I wanted to give you my views on what has been going on for the past few weeks. I've been away this weekend. It was my birthday. Many of you may not know. I turned 47, so I was at my sister, had a good time. We went out to dinner. So I came back on Sunday, and I wanted to give you my views on what I was thinking about the whole situation with the Boston attacks. And you know what really got me, I think the whole thing, the scariest part of the whole event for me, myself, I'm sure it was different for other people, the scariest part for me was the idea that a town or a city could be taken over by the army. You know, I mean, I saw something on the TV that my jaw was on the floor. I was like in a state of amazement. You know, the army pretty much took over the town. You had army vehicles all over the place. You had helicopters, army helicopters, just to find two people. Now, mind you, this was not a nuclear event. This was not a very, very major attack according to what could have been. But this was just to find one guy, because the other guy was dead. This was just to find one guy. Now, whether or not you believe the story that they're pushing out, I'm not even going to go into that. I just want to focus on how the public, the general public, most of us anyway, are conditioned already. They're trying to condition the public. Oh yeah, we'll just take over the whole entire city. You guys stay in the house. We'll got everything together. And most of the sheeple did that. They stayed in the house and they just watched the events play out. Now, there were times where people actually had their doors knocked in, you know, and that was fine to them, you know. Oh, yeah, do whatever you want, you know. I wonder if the government's going to pay for the doors or whatever, but I'm sure they won't. But, you know, it amazes me how quickly people just, you know, they cower to the government, you know. Tanks coming down the street, no problem. Jeeps coming down the street, no problem. Black Hawk helicopters flying overhead, no problem. Drones flying overhead, no problem. Just to find one guy. Now, God forbid, people, God forbid 1,000 times, if anything down the road bigger than the Boston bombings ever happen. God forbid. This city, this country would be finished. You know, I mean, if that can happen to one city, if God forbid, I mean, I'll say it, you know, if God forbid somebody gets their hands on some nuclear material and they blow up a city, God forbid, the whole country would be under martial law. And I believe that now. I had it in the back of my mind saying, oh no, that would never happen, you know, they wouldn't go that far. Maybe they would impose, whatchamacallit, you know, when you close up the thing. But close up a city under quarantine, you know, like a quarantine, the city. But I never thought that they would shut down an entire city and bring in army vehicles just to find one guy. But I was wrong, you know. So, you know, all I can tell people is that, you know, this country, it's sad to say, but most people are still asleep. And I don't know what to tell people. That's what shocked me. That's the shocking part that happened for me this week that I was amazed at. Now, there are also things happening behind the scenes, such as they're trying to implement newer, stronger internet controls, because now they're saying that the bombers, the so-called bombers, got the information and the instructions on the internet, which might be true. You know, anybody knows that you can go online and get instructions on either how to bake a cake or how to make a bomb. You know, everyone knows that. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. But it's the idea that they're going to be using this event to probably clamp down stronger on the internet. Who knows what's in their plans? You know, who knows? So that was my little rant. I wanted to just give you what's on my mind, what I wanted to talk about on Sunday, if I was here. But unfortunately, I got home late. I was a little tired. We went out to a restaurant, and we went out to a bar afterwards. And by the time I got home, I was tired. Anyway, guys, take it easy and stay safe.